Welcome to On Point, the only real and unscripted talk show that educates, motivates, and inspires. Featuring interesting topics on health, finances, real estate, education, technology, politics, legal issues, and more. Hello and welcome to On Point The Talk Show. I am your host, Deli, and I have a special guest with me today. His name is Unique, aka
Smiggity Smiles.
All right.
Short.
What's up, my boy?
What's going on?
I'm doing good, man. Listen, man. You know, we're living in a world where there's a lot of stuff happening, both on the entertainment front, the political front.
Yeah.
We have to really empower our people and help to guide, our people in the right path, down the right path.
Hopefully.
We hope.
Yeah.
And
guidance? They might not want no guidance from me. But
you never know, man. You never know.
Nah, I'm
you
just
you
kidding.
can influence the younger generation because you're a young man of a certain age, and I'm an old man of a certain age.
Yeah, we got different aspects and viewpoints on,
Exactly.
and that's gonna make this more exciting, bringing me along, and I'm very pleasured to be on this new up and coming journey.
Yes, sir. All right, so we heard about the passing of rapper Craig Mack.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm not a huge hip hop fan, unfortunately.
I'm a huge hip hop fan, but that's like an older generation, like before my
Yeah, it was
time.
before your time.
But
you were
his
familiar with
name.
him. Right. Died at a very young age of 46 years of age?
Something like that.
You have some more information you can share in that. Right?
Yeah, I said it was sunrise on May 10th, 1971, and deceased on March 12th, 2018. So.
Man, that's sad. I mean, when a young person passes from situation like heart failure or cancer, it really hits home because,
I mean, I have no past relatives that I'm aware of that have any of them past illness that they went passing of from
your right.
Understand, I'm not sure how to go off from that path, so I can't really relate. But I would say, send my condolences.
Yeah, when a young person dies, man, it makes you reflect on your own. Life.
It just makes you start viewing your health and just like when you hear about any death, you just start to take note into yourself, like, oh, let me go check myself out.
Exactly.
Shed light on anybody. But
so we just want to send condolences out to his loved ones at this point in time, and hope that they will find strength to move forward without him.
Yeah.
Also.
Did you hear about that United Airlines situation?
No, tell me about the United Airlines situation. What's going on with that?
From what I'm hearing about, like from my understanding, there was somebody wanted to bring their dog or puppy on board, and they reckon from the United Airlines, flight attendants recommended that they carry their dog on and put them in some type of case to carry it, and he told them to place him on overhead. I don't ride airplanes much, so I can't really just but they put it on the overhead and whatnot. More to the story, the dog was passed along, and somehow from taking off to landing, the dog died. Dog died. Yeah.
Oh man, that sounds like a lawsuit.
Well, a big, huge lawsuit if you think about it.
But I mean, why did they allow him to put the dog in the?
I would have never. If somebody told me to put my dog on top on any type of overcarry or anything, I would have looked at them like they were silly or stupid. But that's that sad situation for United Airlines and the pet owners.
Yeah, very sad. I think. I've been hearing some stuff about Costco's.
That's Costco's situation.
Costco, I think.
Costco got some shit called a Doom. Oh, excuse me. See, you just make these smiles. Just never know what's going to happen. What's going to come out my mouth from my mouth.
I can edit that up. Just start talking the story. I can edit it.
No, the Costco's Doomsday prep kit I'm hearing about. That's going on. That's being spoken about. And it varies from $1,000 to $6,000. So if you ain't got that much coins or change,
You
you
say
ain't
it's
really
a
getting
prep
that.
kit.
It's a doomsday prep kit.
Okay. So apparently Costco knows something that a lot of us don't know.
Don't know. Why did they even make that into works?
But you know what? A few years back, there was, I guess, I don't remember how exactly the story goes, but there were containers being stored in Georgia.
Georgia.
I guess some guy discovered a huge field of containers
What was in there?
that they were assuming that these containers are to place bodies in. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I Google, I can find some information in it somewhere deep in the heart of Georgia.
So it was just
In other
filled
words-
full of containers.
Yeah.
They
In
don't
other
know what
words-
was in the containers.
In other words, they're preparing for something.
Well,
that
Costco is preparing
supposed
for
to come.
something that's supposed to come too. I just want them to share light to everybody else so we can be prepared too. But I'm not. I ain't got it to get $1,000 to $6,000 to get that doomsday prep kit.
Why would I be preparing for doomsday anyway?
Obviously, Costco's know why. So
Yeah, could be a money making thing for them. They just
Yeah,
want to make a
true.
few extra dollars from some broke people like myself.
well,
they
we
come
ain't
up
getting it. That prep kit. We out of luck.
Well, I know I'm not getting it for sure.
Definitely not. Oh, you heard about Trump supposed to be making a army, some type of army shit for Mars?
Listen. I have my view on Trump and his army thing. All right, we know that historically, dictators like to put their armies on display, I guess, to appease their leaders. And as far as what I can see, this is what Trump is trying to do: put the U.S. Army on display
And Mars?
on display to make himself look more powerful. If you follow dictators through history, this is one of the things that they normally do: display their army, display their military.
Well,
In
he's
other
displaying
words,
by. I'm still not understanding why he's building the army.
it's
to send them
parade.
to-
You're talking about the parade that he wants to have, right? On what day is that? Memorial Day or whatever day that was?
I'm not really sure.
Whatever day that was. But this is what dictators do. World leaders in the past who are dictators, that's the thing that they do. And of course, we know that Trump is somewhat fascinated with Hitler. You know, some of what he believes in kind of take from the playbook of Hitler. So I am not surprised that he wants to display the military. Okay? Also he talked about, I guess, somewhere along the line, China wanting to have
he's supposed to be
a
having
leader
this.
for life.
Yeah,
Trump
then they
endorsed
just
that.
and
You see what I'm
they
saying?
pass it. Then I just see that they
You
passed
see,
that.
so some of these things that he is doing, believe me, if we did not have checks and balances in this country, Trump would be at liberty to do what he wants to do. Right now, I know being the president, quote unquote, not quite sure he's the president, but it's killing him, the fact that he's not allowed to do certain things.
Nah, he
Because if he was allowed to do certain things on his own, we would be in deep trouble.
Yeah,
Really.
I believe so.
You see what I'm saying?
They already feel like we're in deep trouble. With
We are
certain
in
things
deep
that
trouble
he's
right
done
now,
already.
but it can.
It would've been 10
it has
times
a
worse.
potential of getting worse with the current administration. Anything is possible. The next thing that I have great problems with, is trying to equip teachers with guns.
Oh yeah.
We know how that is going to turn out, especially for blacks and black and brown people. You see,
True.
one bad move in a classroom can be misinterpreted for a weapon. You know, a student may make a bad move, and next thing you know, a bullet may be pumped in that student from a teacher.
Definitely.
Also, we know that a lot of students acts up a lot in the classroom.
And yeah. But
Teacher may
what
get agitated.
What would possess a teacher besides somebody walking into school, like what just happened, and let off like he did?
Right.
What else? What other? What possess a teacher to have
There are a lot
gun.
of scenarios. A teacher
That's what
may
the
have-
school safety is supposed to be there for, and the police.
Yeah, there are a lot of scenarios that can play out.
Kids is going when they see a teacher teaching them and whatnot, and then they got a strap.
Well, they say
Weapon on.
concealed weapon. How concealed can that weapon be?
If it's
in a
on your
class?
hip and you sitting there on the chalkboard, you writing, and then the gun is just sitting there like dangling. The kids and everybody gonna be interested. Like,
Not just that, a student
might try to grab your
may
gun.
try to grab the gun and go off on the classroom or the teacher.
I don't know
he or
about that.
she, so some of these ideas aren't even good under any circumstances whatsoever. It doesn't make sense to me. Another thing I want to talk about, just to end the political thing, because I really don't like to talk politics.
Your lady.
I know, right?
This lady. What is her name? Because
Betsy DeVos.
I love the name though. The name is catchy.
Yeah,
Betsy.
but the person behind the name also proved to be dumb as a rock.
Oh, you talking about that interview that just happened?
The interview she did on CBS 60 Minutes, where she, first of all, I thought she was rambling on, trying to make a point that really wasn't a
I
point.
think that's like the whole Trump
You see?
administration.
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
rambles on trying to make points.
And so,
I'm not really into political.
yeah, we know you're not
So-
political. So, as a young person, I want to ask you, looking at the political scene play out, what's your opinion on everything that you see being played out in the public's eyes as far as the Trump administration goes? How do you view it from your perspective?
From my perspective, it seems like a joke to me. The whole political aspect, as in right now, like running for president, the president that is president, the current president, it's like,
You don't think it's serious?
it's not
anymore?
serious. It's like a joke. Like,
Is
from
there-
when, like,
Start with the campaign.
starting from the campaigns to the up and coming presidents, to people that's really into political, that lived their life to try to get into that
Yeah.
presidency campaign, for it to just be handed to, I feel like it was handed to Donald Trump because of his famous and riches. So he just, it was an easy easy thing for him to run for the presidency, and he already know his fan base was behind him. And now that he is the president, and look at it,
I really did not expect him to win.
I thought it was all for entertainment. Like that's what it came off as when he was running. Like it's
It was
entertainment.
entertaining at first, but now.
But then now
it's
when
played
it
out.
got serious, and now he is president, I feel like, and now that he is president, it's a doomsday. We back to the doomsday situation now that he is president. But
well-
that's why I don't really follow up on too much
But
onto
you know what?
politics and stuff.
In
like
all
that.
honesty, though, as
But
much
they say
as,
like if you're not much up on politics, like you really don't count because you don't really got nothing to say.
that's
you can't
the
really
thing.
say,
But
like,
at the same
I don't have
time,
that much knowledge on it.
as much as I personally would like to get away from politics completely, I cannot
always
because I have to stay informed, because every policy that he makes or every policy that any administration makes affects me directly or indirectly.
Especially
So-
if him being president, any decision he makes affects all of us.
Exactly.
As
That's the
being-
point I'm trying to make, and listening
I
to him
understand
speak as a leader, it's very
I turn off the TV. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
It's a joke to me. Like
You
to
know?
touch bases, like how I feel about Trump. Like I can't. He's not. He's entertaining.
and the thing is, I thought that
Not learning nothing from.
you're not learning anything from
No,
him. He's not
like,
inspiring in any way.
No
You
way.
see what I'm saying? If anything,
He's not somebody like. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's some people that be like, "Oh, I want to be like Donald Trump." Maybe business wise, not politically.
even business-wise, he's not all of that. You see what I'm saying?
True.
He's filing many bankruptcy and stuff like that, and people
He's
are
corrupted.
chipping his name off their buildings because of. You see what I'm saying? But the thing is that the one thing that sticks out in my mind is the amount of sexual
Oh, yeah.
allegations
Allegations.
against him. people are getting fired left, right, and center.
Yeah,
for
why?
their
Like I saw
allegations,
always
and
hear
he
too, like
is still
somebody
president.
new from the Trump administration is being fired or being watched by the FBI or all this. Just how you feel about that? Like,
It's a double standard, you see.
it gives like scandal in real life. The movie,
It is
the show.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's a reality show being played out in the international eyes of the world. You know, I believe that since Trump has gotten the job, I really don't even want to consider him as being a president because there's nothing presidential about him. I think that world leaders have a less positive view of the American political system. And don't get me wrong, because there are countries around the world where people literally get in physical fights
For what?
in their Congress, you know, physical
Oh,
fights.
like
Yeah,
political
literal
people,
throwing
like-
chairs and hitting,
Like
physical fights.
going there like war.
Right. We haven't gotten to that stage.
You believe it will get
and
there?
I wouldn't be surprised
It
if
gets-
one day we get to that stage, especially under this current administration.
Businessmen being there throwing.
Yeah.
I did see a
People
clip
are
like that,
frustrated.
something like that before it was a fight.
Yeah, it happens around the world in various countries around the world
Like
from time to time, where they get in very
like-
physical places like Pakistan and all those countries.
Back to Pakistan, they shoot.
Throw shoes at you and stuff like that. But I'm hoping that we don't get to that point. But
don't think that is good there.
I think that the current course that the country is going down is bad, not only for the country, as not only bad for the nation, but it's bad for the entire world. Because when America sneezes, the entire world catches a cold.
That's
You know?
what I'm saying about Trump. When he makes stupid decisions,
It affects everybody. Everybody.
so we United States probably looked at it as a joke.
Yeah.
Nah.
Do you think the entire world is looking at the U.S.
like
as a joke? Right
like it's
now?
a joke.
You know, I'm pretty sure there are leaders around the world.
But not to continue with this Donald Trump man. I heard he's about to have a sit down with North Korea.
You want to know my opinion on that? My very honest opinion on that?
Yes, I would.
Okay. Stormy Daniels.
Who?
Stormy Daniels,
Who's
the
Stormy?
porn star, or the exotic dancer that he allegedly slept with. Okay?
Donald Trump?
Yeah.
Oh,
You haven't heard of that?
yes. I
Stormy
did.
Daniels
Yeah,
chick?
yes. Yeah. And he,
All right.
and
Here is
he
the
said
situation.
something.
This is what I believe. This North Korea thing with him setting up meeting with King Jong-un, whatever his name is.
King
I think-
Jong-un.
I think that is all staged because the Stormy Daniels situation is pretty much steaming up. And in order to deflect the country from that situation with Stormy Daniels,
Oh, he's-
they make up crap about him meeting with Kim Jong-un.
That's how he like to say it. Why you ain't good at that?
I don't know if I pronounce it right, but it's fun to pronounce. I just think it's a deflection from the real issues at hand. That's just my personal opinion. You see what I'm saying? But enough of the political stuff, all right? As a young person, okay, I would like to get your view on what you think the future of America should look like in your view. What do you think about young people like yourself going to school, leaving school, can't find a job, technology as it affects you as a young person?
Oh wow.
You know,
was on it like that.
yeah, I want your opinion because you know you're new to the thing. We want to know what you think, your view on life itself.
Well, as in like people who've put all these years into school and college and come back out, leave college in debt,
In
trying to
debt,
get a
great
job,
debt,
a
yeah.
great job. When people who maybe dropped out of high school didn't make it to college and might
And are
be
successful.
very successful right now,
Millionaires and
millionaires and
billionaires.
billionaires. So
Yeah.
my view on it, however you're going to make it, you better make it. Nah, but I really to touch bases on that because is a touchy topic because I didn't finish school.
That's okay.
I've dropped out of high school, but I'm where I am right now, and we're very.
You're doing it from a business standpoint. I know you're an entrepreneur. And
yes,
you have your
so
own
it's
business
like
and stuff, and we're gonna do a show on that. You know,
exactly
that people get familiar with what you're doing.
But they feel, some people feel like when they take time, they put school to his side to later on in life because they got other drives, aspiration that's beneficial in them at the time, and they. And it was progress in them with life. Like it keeps them going. It's, not making them hungry, not making them
right
out on the street. Some people drop out of school and don't have no way of going
as
about it.
As you and I was discussing earlier, some people are good at book knowledge, others are good with their hands. I'm one of those people who is more hands-on. You see, nothing is wrong.
Yeah, I learned hands-on too. I can't sit in front of a book and read. I mean, I can sit in front of a book and I read a lot. That's how I do.
Right, a lot of the stuff that you learn. That's how you learn.
But sitting there hours and hearing a professor or a teacher try to sit there and teach me and just basically projecting what they're seeing in the book, and is a whole class of people. I need the hands-on,
right,
physical doing things to learn, like to fail, to see that I failed, made a mistake.
Right, life is a learning process, and like me, that's how I love IKEA furniture, right? But when I buy IKEA furniture, you have to put it together. Well, I am notorious for not reading or looking at those instructions.
So you do what you.
I just do it without the instruction, put the pieces together. It's like putting a piece of puzzle together. You have no instruction telling you how to put the puzzle together. So my mind is such that if I was to sit there and toil over a page full of instructions, I'm going to be there for hours.
With headaches, several headaches.
When I attempt it on my own, I finish faster.
Yeah.
You see, that's the type of person I am, being hands-on. You see, I think that... And
not to jump into it, but when you said what do I think about the future with the school and technology and everything, with social media and everything, I think if you got a good fan base and you pick up a phone on social media, anything like that, you will be very successful. That's how it is nowadays.
Yeah, that's the state of the world.
Then to back in the days, say you go to school, you go through college, you do this, then you do that, and you get the American dream.
Right.
That's what the successful.
And another thing.
That was success back in the days, but now it's just basically. You have to survive.
You have a great idea. Put your idea out there, and it works or it doesn't work. You put a lot of work in it, and it works.
However, I just feel like you doing. But then any youthful person now is not just. You don't want to just be surviving. Have a plan, have a master plan. Don't just jump out and do and just leave school or jump out of school and not have a plan. But I say the best bet is to finish school. Because even when you don't finish it, you're going to regret not finishing that.
Yeah, and it equips you with certain knowledge and information that you wouldn't otherwise have,
Yeah.
So I support...
The goal is to go to school.
I support school 100%.
Yes.
If you can afford to do it, do it. If you're a hands-on person, take up a trade.
Take up a trade. That's what I would choose to do. Take up a trade. And
take up a trade.
You'll be more successful. You have more free time for yourself.
Right.
And to build businesses or start a business on the side while you're doing your trade. You don't want to put too much on your hands while you're doing this trade. Like me. That's my freaking problem right now.
Another thing, too, is like we live in Jersey. I've been in New Jersey for about 25 years.
And I'm a New Yorker. I've lived in Jersey for this is going on 3 years.
3 years?
Yeah.
Okay. So my whole thing about New Jersey is that it's getting very expensive to live here.
You might can say that now. You know why? That's why everybody from the city comes to Jersey.
Everybody from the city, because New York City is even more expensive. You see, so people are coming here. But if you were to buy a house, property taxes are ridiculously high.
Out here in Jersey.
Yeah, New Jersey have one of the highest property taxes in the country. It's very high. But the point I'm trying to make is that living in Newark, I've lived in Newark for many years, and the infrastructure is falling up. The infrastructure is falling apart. I mean, I have literally seen bridge where I'm like, really
Feel like nervous for going across
feel nervous going across because you see all these rust and cracks. I mean, my view of a bridge, or my idea of a bridge, I'm talking a bridge high up in the air, crossing a water or crossing a valley.
Several vehicles, heavy.
Yeah, my idea of a bridge is that it's supposed to be sturdy. There's supposed to be less, what's the word I'm looking for? Little vibration as much as possible.
It's shaky.
Yeah, little shakiness
so
as much as
what bridge
possible.
are you talking about?
All over the country. Listen,
And-
I do Uber, right?
yeah,
I do
so-
Uber. So I got a chance to see a lot of different places. But when I am in the hood, aka Newark, Irvington, parts of East Orange, etc., and
That's why
etc.,
I'm so glad I freaking left Newark.
the infrastructure is so much worse. I mean, as a driver, you should not have to be dodging potholes, literally driving and dodging potholes, and because that can be dangerous, especially when you're on
Which
a
street we
multi-
was just on? You see all
we
those-
were on
valves.
Heller Parkway right now. And that little bridge there is like potholes galore. It's like you go like this when you
As you
drive
drive
over
it.
these things.
Don't you?
And
And you drive that road. That's probably what
I try to avoid. Listen, driving so much, you kind of learn where the potholes
Potholes
are
are.
and where to avoid.
But
Sometimes it's hard to avoid the potholes because you just creep up on them suddenly.
sometimes you don't even
Especially-
notice it.
Yeah. Especially at night and when it rains, you're driving something thinking it's a little puddle of water. Next thing you know, boom.
From all the mortgage rides and all that you saying they're doing, you think they should invest into these potholes?
They
fix
need
into
to
them?
not invest in the pothole. Invest in the infrastructure. Pave the road, not just patch it here, patch it there.
Yeah.
2 weeks later, the rain comes and it washes out all of the filling, the fake filling that they do.
And you feel like the money that they're taking from
I feel that the money that they're taking from tolls and from the bridges and transportation,
take it in.
the
and
money that
buying
they're
it.
taking in are not being invested properly.
Yeah.
I think that New Jersey is also one of the most corrupted states in the country.
Why you feel like that is correct?
Yeah, because it's a corrupt state. They take your money, but you don't see what your money is doing.
right. That's
And then
what I
they
think.
keep taking and taking. Look at the MTA. I mean, to cross the bridge from New Jersey to New York is $15. I understand that you need money to maintain infrastructure.
From the MTA on
The
what
MTA, the Port
the-
Authority of New York and New
It's
Jersey.
From
You
what
see.
train station? Oh, I think
Just
from
going into
certain
New York,
yeah,
period.
depending. Yeah.
If you take the bridge, George Washington, or any one of the bridges, it's
Oh, I
gonna run
get
you
what you're
15
saying,
bucks
yeah.
just to cross from New York to New Jersey. Coming
I
back
thought
to
you was
Jersey
talking about the
is-
train ticket, but I get what you're talking about. The toll.
The train tickets.
It's
the,
5 to 6 there, depending on what station you.
The trains are the worst because they're always delayed. There are always issues.
Yes, it's-
In fact,
canceling. Then there's
Cancellation
certain
and
times
all
that the
that.
trains don't even come in from
exactly.
the city. You gotta wait till 6 to 5 in the morning.
And now that's why I like Uber and Lyft because now people have a choice.
So,
you know?
yeah. I
They don't
choose
stuck with
Lyft
just
or
the-
Uber over anything. I hate public transportation.
Exactly.
But you would catch me on public transportation. I ain't gonna front. I hate it. But
I think
Go-
most
only to
people
get
hate
into the city, I would. Because it's a straight ride.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 or 3 stops from where
I
I'm
think
coming from.
most people
Orange
hate
or
public
West Orange.
transportation. They just do it because a lot of them have no choice, you know. But at the same time, even if they have a choice, finding parking in the city is so expensive, ridiculously expensive.
In my silly ass would choose to buy my car in the city, try to find parking,
You're not
then
gonna find
actually
parking
go
in the
into the
city.
thing.
You gotta find
I'm the type of person I could walk around the city. I wouldn't mind parking my car somewhere in the outskirts, like on the back street, and then when I'm ready to go home to Jersey, I go get my car.
No,
I'll park it in the parking lot for a couple
I
hours.
used to
I
drive.
just choose to hate to get on that train. It's too many people and
Yeah.
it's very.
I used to drive to Jersey City and park my car over there, but now you can't even do that because Jersey City is becoming Manhattan. You see what I'm saying? And another madhouse.
Another madhouse.
Another
That's what you call
madhouse.
mad.
So I'm not even doing that. Anyway,
Would you move to New York City? From Jersey?
I used to live in New York City.
Where?
I lived in Queens,
Like the-
and I also lived in the Bronx.
yeah, I was.
If I was
raised
to
in-
choose any one of the boroughs, I would choose Brooklyn because I like the.
I was born in Brooklyn.
Oh, really?
I was raised in the Bronx.
Okay.
Dipped and dabbed
I
in
hate
Harlem.
the Bronx with a passion, though. Sorry, Bronx. I just don't like that place.
Why you don't like the Bronx?
There's something about the Bronx that really, really, I don't know. Maybe it's the way the place look in general. It's
You
like,
choose. So you like Newark. I like the Bronx. The Newark.
No, I prefer Newark. The reason why I prefer Newark is because it's a little spread out. The Bronx is congested.
No, but the Bronx is better than Newark.
It's kinda like-
the Bronx is 10 times better
All
than
right,
Newark.
I'm going
I
to
feel
ship
like
you
it's
off to the Bronx.
I just came from the Bronx, but I would choose anywhere in New York before
Over New Jersey?
Newark.
But you're
not anywhere in Jersey. Just Newark.
But you know what? You know my side of Newark isn't like the rest of Newark, right?
That was new to me. Like this area right here. Like
Oh, you
where it
serious?
is. Yeah, I thought I was used to the Newark.
Yeah, North Newark is one of the better sides of Newark.
Oh yeah, North
You know?
Newark. That's
And I've
that's
al-
when you say North Newark. That's the difference with just saying Newark. When you say Newark,
okay.
you think about the North streets and
but
North
it's still Newark.
Sussex Ave over there.
I know.
Like I'm thinking of that, like those areas where I came from over there. When I that 1 year over there with me and my friends, we was like, we gotta go. And we from New York, so we handled it. So.
But I want to tell you this too: is that I drive Uber,
So
and there are certain places in the city that I try to avoid, especially after the sun goes down.
in the city.
In the city of Newark.
Where? Oh, I thought you meant like in the city.
Not because I'm scared.
In the city.
Not necessarily because I'm scared of anything or anyone, but just because I have to protect myself.
That's that. That you
see?
gotta worry about.
At
that.
the end
like,
of the day, I am priority over picking up someone.
Oh yeah.
Because you never know what can
How
happen.
would you know? How do you know which area? Oh, you just going off your knowledge.
I go off my instinct because there are certain places, not just in Newark. There are certain places I'll go in Patterson that, there's certain vibe that you feel when you get into certain neighborhoods.
And you're like,
And you have to pay attention to that.
the vibes that you're seeing on the street, like when you pull up to the red light and seeing what's going on.
Exactly.
So what shakes you up when you get into a certain neighborhood?
What's that?
What shakes you up, trembles you?
What shakes me up, what troubles me, sometimes it's just the way the neighborhood looks, especially at nights. If the area isn't well lit,
like
lit as far as light,
Oh, yeah, you
that
wouldn't.
bothers me. If it looks very dilapidated, that bothers me. If people walk around wearing hoodies and all blacks, not that nothing is wrong with hoodie. Let me make that clear.
but hoodie and
But-
all black.
One of the trends that I see,
They come up to
people
you
are-
like-
listen.
So if we come up to you like this, you like I'm not really feeling that.
No,
Maybe the glasses would have probably
No. All right. One of the trends that I've been seeing as a driver who drives at night, a lot of times, is that people are wearing black outfits at night, which is not wise. You do not wear all blacks at night because that can be dangerous. The other day, I was driving on the exit from the Garden State Parkway to 280.
Yeah.
Was snow, snow pile on both sides of the road. So there were very little
I think you should be
space.
able to see him if he went all black and the snow on power.
No, you shouldn't be able. Not when the snow turns black.
Oh,
and you're
see,
wearing
it's
black.
different. That's the dirty snow.
Either way. But this guy was walking on the
In the street?
shoulder, on the side of the street
Not
where
on
the
the
lane
sidewalk.
narrows down. There was no sidewalk because if there was a sidewalk, that was all covered. But this was like 9 o'clock at night. You're walking fully clothed in black. I barely saw him.
So what happened?
Huh? No, what I'm saying is that could have been dangerous for him because he was in all black. Some driver, maybe not good eyesight, would just hit him and go. And that's how a lot of people get killed because they're not paying attention.
True.
And their outfit just doesn't match the time of day.
So you feel like if you're walking out in the street
At night,
you should have something that probably
should even have a reflector on you.
Yeah, that's what I was going for. The
Or
reflectors.
bright yellow, bright green, bright
Sometimes
something.
says yield.
Or watch out for me on your back or something. You know.
Something that says I'm here.
Yes. Anyway, you're the new guy.
Yeah.
I want to give my audience a chance to know a little about you. Tell them about you. You know, introduce yourself, what you do, what are some of your passions and stuff like that. So it's all about you right now.
You want to be nosy and want me.
Yeah, they want to be nosy. Trust me.
Well, I ain't gonna be a stranger. I'm not gonna be a stranger to the show, so you will definitely get to know me along the way. But as of just what to know about me is, I am unique. That name is unique. I choose to be called Smiles or Smiggity Smiles, depending on how you meet me, which alter ego I'm feeling like.
Because he's always smiling.
One is I'm always smiling. I just can't stop smiling. Even when I'm mad, I'm smiling. I'm probably gonna be mad right now, sitting through this whole interview, but I'm gonna just
mad with a knife.
Nah, but my name is unique. I'm a ball of energy. I'm very unique. There's no telling what's going to happen or how I'm feeling or what topic I'm trying to adjust or what's going to just come off my mind or my mouth. My passion is art. Anything art. Hey, but I feel like I'm an artist. Anything with art, like to come down to culinary arts, to sketching, to fashion.
Oh, so you cook? You cook very well too?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That's
cool.
Yeah. I do cook. That's what
I'm not talking. Listen, when I mention cooking, I'm not talking like.
Yeah, I could burn a couple of
I'm
dishes and try to serve them to you.
I'm not talking like
oodles and noodles.
Oodles and noodles are not cooking. Mac and cheese isn't cooking. Anybody can pour some cheese and some mac.
I definitely get chef.
Okay, cool. One day you gotta have to bring it on the show. Show us his skills.
Maybe. I don't know. I really don't know. But
so,
yeah, that's
all right.
it.
Let me interview you now. All right. So
you just asked me to tell me how I am. Now you want to interview? You should have started interviewing me from the jump. But I tried to give you a nice introduction and tell you who I am. Now you want to interview me. What's going on?
Because I feel that there are certain things that the audience would want to know that only by me interview you, they'll get to know you more. You did mention some of your passions, like the art, anything that has to do with the art. As far as this medium, YouTube talk show.
This is all new to me.
Right, I know.
This is my first time doing anything like this.
Which is good because you seem to be very comfortable.
I got there. I was at first. I still a little way, but I'm getting there. I believe as I take, more intakes and more shows as come along, I'm gonna be. I like it though. I like this whole thing.
And some of you may be familiar with his face because I've taken some photos of him, some of which I displayed on Facebook.
This is the photographer that did take some pictures.
Back then he had more hair. I'm talking like.
This look is new.
Hair like
it's all new.
So like a patch
people probably wouldn't even notice who I am when they see Smickety.
Because he didn't have glasses on either. So
I didn't have glasses and I had way more hair than this.
Now, let me ask you this though. As far as music, what kind of music do you enjoy listening to?
I love music, all type of music.
All type of music.
As of right now,
do you have a favorite
genre,
favorite artist, favorite genre, favorite artist?
I have 2 or 3 favorite artists.
Okay. Who are those?
To name right off the rip is Travis Scott. I'm a big Justin Bieber fan, like music-wise, but he's been like low
you like
on
Justin
music.
Bieber?
Yeah, I love Justin Bieber music. Trey Songz.
That's because he's your age group, I guess.
And Justin Bieber is just like that dude. Like he makes, when he was making his music. Lil Uzi and Nav. You will hear me playing them all the time. Lil Uzi, Nav, some Travis Scott, but majority of anything you probably hear me playing. Lil Uzi and Nav.
All right. And also, I know you're a young man and stuff like that. You're probably heavily
Yeah,
into
you
technology.
freaking said that several times on
Yeah,
the
I have to
show.
rub it in. What kind of technology really drives you?
I was big on technology more like early, like 21.
Oh, when you were younger.
I'm still young. Like
I mean,
26.
younger.
I am 26 years old. But like when I was like 19, 20, I was more into like the technology, like phones and everything, keeping up to par. But like now, it's like whatever I could afford at the time. That's like I like Apple products and Samsungs.
Yeah, I
but
love
I don't
Apple
really
products.
have things. You'll catch me with a MacBook or probably a Samsung phone or maybe an iPhone or probably have a Galaxy tablet. So it's like a variety.
My Galaxy
But I'm
got
up
stolen.
on gadgets and technology. I was very big on social media at a point, but now I just like chill. Like I'm not really that into social media and everything.
And also, I mean, what's your view on what's happening around you in general? Because there's a lot happening right now in the world as we know it. You know, people are losing their mind over a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah, people. Not sometimes it's close to losing mind. How about what's happening with the lady who just ran over the kids in Brooklyn? You hear about that?
Yeah, that was
That
very
was a crazy
sad.
situation.
And to think that she had
no remorse, and she tried to flee the scene.
To think that she had a driving record where
She had
she had something on her record prior to that.
But I don't know.
That's sad.
So,
to
tell you, what was the question again?
What do you think of everything that's
Everything
happening
that's
in the
happening.
world? How does it affect you personally? I mean,
I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm a person that mind my business. Do what I got. Go to day to day and go in the house and do what I do.
I understand that.
So what's going on in the world today? If it don't contain what I got to get up in the morning to go do, it's not my.
You don't care about it.
It's not that I don't care about it. Like physically, just don't care about it. It's just it's not my
If it
interest
doesn't
at
affect
that.
you directly, then you
Yeah, and
just
what's
move
going on that
with your
day,
life.
I just going on with that day. Like I'm the type of person I handle what I gotta handle. I'm doing me. I'm handling.
But
me,
you know what?
driving.
As you get older,
it will.
it will, yeah.
Yes.
Because when I was younger too, I didn't care about a lot, Then again, I was always depressed. I was suicidal, so I didn't really care about.
You were
much.
suicidal?
I was very suicidal. When I
Why?
was
Like
younger.
what drove? you
Stuff
to
happens in my life that
I-
one day I will talk about it, but
Yeah.
but I was very suicidal.
I wouldn't say never been there, but I've not gotten to that. I've been depressed and stressed and aggravated to the
I was
point
suicidal.
of. But I've not yet, but I never took that switch to get suicidal.
Thank God,
How
not
can you get
anymore.
how do you feel when you get suicidal?
Because
Like
you
feel like
feel-
you're about to just
No, you feel
you want to take your life.
You want to take your life.
Be done.
You feel hopeless. You feel like nobody loves you. You look in the mirror and what you see you don't like.
You felt like that. So
Oh
about
yeah, I
yourself?
felt like that for years.
That's a couple of flaws and stuff that I see when I look at myself right now. Looking at myself in this camera, and I probably, but it's like I'm mad that I cut my hair off. Like,
No, your hair look fine.
I have that's a crazy.
But you can
situation.
grow that back in like
Yeah.
no time.
Yeah, so what? But
You have
it's
good
still
hair.
going though. It's like it's gone. It's still right now. It's gone. As of right now, my debut on the show, I got a whole total look nobody even know me as.
Yeah, well,
Nah, but
you can grow
it's a
that
dope
back.
look though. I
I
like
guarantee you, maybe in maybe 3 months, you have
no,
your hair all
oh yeah,
crazy
three
again.
months. I'm definitely gonna have my hair.
Me, on the other hand, I have to keep my head low because the sides don't grow.
See,
I've
you
always been
Asian?
like
Oh.
no. I've always been like that. The top will grow. There was one point in my life where I had full head of hair. I mean,
And the size was not
But
there.
now the sides grow and they stop. At a
It's
certain
some
length.
lady named the real Bougie Judy.
Bougie Judy.
She got some hair products that will get you to handle your situation.
You know her?
I don't know. She's on Instagram.
Hook a
She has
brother
like,
up. Hook a brother up.
definitely on the next show. I'm definitely gonna bring her name up to play. I will show you.
But we just wanted to come here introduce this part of On Point to you guys with.
So you guys could be
goals.
on point to
Yeah.
who I am and
But going
what
forward,
I am
we're gonna
bringing
discuss a lot.
and things of that. I'm sorry. what you were saying.
You see what I have to deal with, people?
Yeah.
But it's only going to get better, and it's also going to get worse.
Certain days, I might not agree to anything he's might be just bringing to the table.
Yeah, you know,
and it might be a lot of topics that he might bring to the table that I have a certain viewpoint.
Yeah, and
you're
you know,
going to be very
everyone's
upset because
viewpoints.
I love to pick with anyone.
Everyone's viewpoint is up for debate, right?
Yes.
We can either agree or disagree.
Yeah, we'll ever have
We can either
more than
stay,
one.
We can either stay or walk away, like I did a little earlier. No, I just walked away to plug the computer on. That's all.
Yeah, well, that's ignoring someone.
So let me tell you, man. Let me tell you this. I have been on the go continuously lately.
Oh,
You know,
working?
working. Anyone knows me, I love Facebook and everything, but even Facebook to me is getting a little bit.
I've been stopped Facebook, bro.
Yeah, it's like getting a little-
2-3 years. I mean, now I'm signed on, but I'm not on. Like I don't have it
Okay,
on my
you
phone.
just
I
stay
don't
on.
have it on none of my devices.
Yeah, I'm lessening my exposure to I guess social media because it can be very addictive.
Yes, it's very addictive.
Yeah,
I'm
can be
addicted
very
to a lot of.
addictive.
I mean, I don't post, but I am addicted to looking and scrolling
Yeah,
and stuff.
a lot of
Like
people do
I
that,
am
yeah.
addicted to scrolling. I definitely scroll through my Instagram and Snapchat and my Tumblr and my other things all the time.
Okay.
So
Anyway, we're gonna end right here.
oh man, so
This has
soon.
been a good start. You know, we have a lot more time to flow and
Yeah.
to
It was a-
discuss stuff.
I think it was the dope.
Yeah, you know,
dope
this is
first
our.
take.
Next time we coming with topics. We're gonna bring on some real
some
topics.
topics, and we're gonna have the Twitter and the Periscope. Is it
Oh yeah,
Periscope,
you know
right?
how to do
Periscope
You can
and
do it
Twitter,
from your laptop
everything.
now.
Yeah, something
Didn't
from
you-
somewhere.
Initially, when they first came out, it was only
It's on their phone.
Phones,
You gotta
right?
do it on
I didn't
your
know you can do
devices.
it on your laptop.
No, I didn't do it on my laptop. I thought you can too from Twitter,
you-
but you
oh,
can't do it from
okay.
your phone.
Oh, okay. I
But
didn't
yeah,
know
the
that.
Twitter and the Periscope will be up for next time.
Nice.
So click on it or not.
Well, of course, my other co-host David, we will be back to discuss a whole lot of stuff, and we're gonna be having guest
Yes.
guest hosts.
Guest hosts or
And,
guest appearances
guest
or
appearances.
just guests who would love to get on point
Yes,
and to interviews,
and talk about stuff
certain
that's on their minds and
or certain
their heart.
situation they would like to address and want.
Exactly. So for now, we're just gonna say peace out. Have a blessed
And
day.
I am.
Oh, you have a cool
unique
T-shirt
and
on.
smiggity
Show us
smile.
a T-shirt.
Oh
man.
yeah, this is Nas Illmatic.
Okay.
Well, yeah, this unique Smiggity Smiles, and you can
Smiggity
actually
Smiles.
find me at King Smiggito on Instagram _.
King
If you get
Smitty, what?
Smiggito.
Okay.
KINGSMIGGTO
Okay.
_
And
You
one
tried
of the
it 3 years
things,
ago,
one of
yeah.
the things I have to also say, because a lot of people on Facebook know me from a music background. A lot of people know me from that background. But
Wasn't you doing some music?
I did a music
podcast?
awards.
Or
I
did-
do radio. And
Yeah,
all of that
radio
in the
station.
past. Yeah, but
That's what made you start doing a podcast?
yeah,
From your radio
yeah,
station.
because I loved engaging with people. Didn't really think that I had a face for.
I didn't think I had a face
All
for
that
anything.
stuff.
Like this is this. I said this is all new to me. Like this is.
But I get to love it, and being that I have stuff that I like to talk about. Don't know if I necessarily make sense a lot of the times. I
think you
just feel
probably.
like,
I'm
well-
gonna play it. When I look at the video sooner or later, I'm gonna be like, I don't think I was making a lot of sense during this
I know, but we have to start somewhere, right?
Exactly.
Practice becomes perfect.
Definitely, and this is the first take with me. But
Yeah,
you're not
but-
your first take.
No, it's not my first date. But the point I was trying to make is that there are times when we're going to have guests on that may not be the people that you would even invite over to dinner, to put it quite bluntly. But I want to give everybody a
chance.
platform.
Oh.
Everybody needs to have a chance. Everybody needs to have an opportunity to say what they have thought about, but I've never said.
So
see?
you saying you inviting people to come join us?
Yeah, we have different thought processes.
How can they contact you?
They can reach out to me on Facebook, facebook.com/Delroy Souden, Souden, Delroy Souden. Or the easiest thing you can do is engage with the show.
Once
be sure to
we be on
subscribe.
Twitter and
Yeah.
Periscope for
On
the next
Facebook.
interview on Facebook.
So we want you guys
I'm
to
not really
subscribe.
on Facebook, so you probably gonna have to be on Facebook.
Okay,
too.
but
We don't have all that social media.
But you will
handles
have to get
within
with
the
Facebook because you're gonna have to.
No, I'm on Facebook. My Facebook is my name, Unique Everett or Smiggity Smiles.
Okay.
So you can find me on Facebook, but I don't really be into
Yeah, but pretty much what I'm trying to say is that we're gonna have guests on here, people who have stuff to say. Artists. It's gonna be.
I love
authors.
art, like I said. So anybody that you want to, show your art, just exploit what you got going on.
Yeah,
we would definitely.
we need to engage as much members of our communities, people who are doing stuff,
Doing something.
People who have ideas, people who have thoughts that they
Definitely.
want to share. I think all of these things make for a great show.
I have a question. I'm
Sure.
new here, so in the show, my name is Smiggity Smiles. You think we could have it like have my drink,
Somebody,
my Smiggity drink? You think I
Smiggity
could have
drink?
my Smiggity drink?
What kind of
'Cause I'm a
drink
little
is it?
thirsty.
what kind of drink is it?
You just would never know because it's a Smiggity drink. It might be an energy drink.
Well, as
So
long as,
it's-
as long as I don't see you falling over and your eyes start going in
man.
your head and stuff like that.
Yeah, because
you
that's
know.
a little punch. Nah.
As long as
but
it's a punch.
It definitely is going to be a punch.
Can
It's
do
going to give you
alcohol
a
on the
punch.
show now.
Yeah, I'm going to give you a punch.
Oh, you gotta give me a
Definitely
punch.
A tropical punch with a Smiggity blend.
Okay.
No
okay.
alcohol.
Good. And I want to try it because I have to endorse it.
You can't try it. It's only a Smiggity drink.
Why? If it's a punch, why can't only Smitty can drink his drink?
Because it's my drink.
Okay.
And then when I feel like it's up to par that you would not complain about,
Who said
I'm
going
to give it to you.
Give me
I
a
know when you
taste.
first take the taste, you're going to complain because it's only a Smiggity hit.
Well, you don't know.
It's going to give you a Smiggity punch.
You don't know if I'm going to complain if I don't taste it. I have to taste
All
it.
right,
And
so
then.
nah. But I was just such a base. I am going to have my Smiggity drink on this show because I am very parched, thirsty.
He's parched.
Nah. But yeah, as we were saying, I mean, sorry, I was closing. You was doing your intro, and I see. This
no, I was
is
wrapping
this
it
is
up,
how this is
actually.
going to be.
Yeah, we're going to be going
It's
back
just
and forth.
going to be like
Yeah.
a wild thornberry drink.
Yeah. And in the future, too, we're going to have our phone lines open up. We do have a phone number.
You do say you have a phone number.
Yeah, we can do via Skype. You got to call us via Skype.
That's
And,
dope.
You'll be able
I would
to.
love to freaking.
Yeah, you could
talk
be
to
able
somebody.
to talk to someone on Skype. And, we'll have a little thing going on here.
We will not tolerate no. What's the word? Just be very respectful if
Yeah,
you
be very
if you do
respectful.
call in
Yes,
live
very
or
respectful.
take it, doing comments and whatnot. We would not entertain it. You're not going to get no clout or for anything.
No, if
So just keep your little negative comments and everything to yourself. It's all about positive energy.
yeah, positive energy always. No disrespect.
At
Won't
all.
entertain any disrespect. Anyway, friends, thank you so much for watching this edition of On Point, the talk show, and we have some interesting things to come.
Yeah.
Very interesting. All right. So until next time, make it a blessed time. It's your boy Deli. Peace out.
Until next time, it's schmiggity smiles. See you
You guys see what I have to put up with. Peace. Have a good one.
later.
This has been another episode of On Point. We're staying on purpose for our communities. In all that you do, remember to keep it on point.